Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Daniel here from Second Chance Love, and I'm super excited for today's video because it is a collab that is being hosted by my amazing friends Anna from the Grace Life DIY Home Decor and Courtney from the Amethyst Adventures channels. And I am a guest co-host for the collaboration, which is Sophisticated Saturdays. And today's collab is going to be a back to school. It could be a DIY, it could be a decorate with me, it could be so many amazing things, and I'm more than excited to be a guest co-host for today's collaboration. And again, this is being hosted by the Sophisticated Saturdays, which is the Ladies of Elegance, Anna and Courtney. So I welcome you to definitely head on over to their channels. If you have not subscribed to their channels, they're amazing and they do so many amazing decorating videos. And for today's video, I'm going to be decorating my hutch, and I welcome you guys to hit up the playlist, which will be linked down in the description box below. You can check out all the amazing content creators who have joined in on this collaboration, and I hope that this brings you a source of inspiration for decorating your hutch. So again, it's a back to school theme, so that is what my hutch is going to be, and I'm super excited to get started and show you guys how I decorated my hutch. Okay everyone, let's go ahead and get started with decorating the hutch. So here you're seeing me just removing some of the items that I had left over from my 4th of July display, and I do this every time that I switch out decor in my vintage hutch. So I'm just going to be removing some of the items that I will not be using for this decorating session and give it a good cleaning that you guys won't see. That will be off camera, but I always do this to keep my hutch in great condition and by keeping it clean as dust collects everywhere and on the items. And it is a vintage hutch that I found, and I found for such a reasonable price. I was so happy when I discovered this hutch. So I try my best to always keep it in good condition. So these are some of the items that you will be seeing in the hutch that I never did a haul, but this was actually a Goodwill find. It's a Mickey Mouse school lunch box. It's so adorable. It is a little bit smashed, but I love that it's vintage, and it was only $2.99. So I wanted to get this because it would be so perfect for the back to school. And I also found this vintage Walt Disney school bus lunch box as well. This was such an amazing find on Mercari, and I knew that it would be perfect for this collaboration for the back to school. And I absolutely love how it's vintage and it's going to look perfect with the entire setup. So I'm going to start with the very top of my hutch. That is where I always display everything first. So I'm going to be placing some of the lunch pails, the school bus, that will go on the very top as well with the other one of the Mickey Mouse. So I hope that this video gives you guys a source of inspiration. It's definitely easy to decorate. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Thrifting is a great way to find items to decorate your home with, and I really hope that by you watching this, it brings you a source of inspiration to hit up your local thrift stores and see what you can find, because a lot of the items that you're going to see on today's video are all thrifted. So I'm very excited when I get to utilize my thrift finds into my decor. Next up is a thrifted book stack. I thought this was absolutely so adorable, and I couldn't wait to display this with this collaboration. I absolutely love how it looks, and I knew it would be perfect. It's actually a vintage TJ Maxx piece, so that was a Goodwill find, and I just knew it would be so perfect. Next up, we have some Ray Dunn. You guys know that I have to have my Ray Dunn. The #1 teacher and the teacher mug are thrifted from Goodwill, and the I Love Teaching is from my Hawaii trip. So these are going to be perfect. This schoolhouse was a thrift find as well from Goodwill, and it's going to look so cute. Again, you guys always want to make sure you check your local thrift stores. Again, you can find a lot of decor, not only for, you know, your hutch. It could be for tier trays. It could be for all over your house. You guys can find so many decor pieces to incorporate into your decor, and I'm sure you will find something that will fit any style. Next up, we have the I Love Teaching mug. So I'm placing these mugs all around the hutch. They're not in a specific area. It's just wherever would work best. And I knew that I had to add my little radio flyer. This was also a thrift find. And I thought it would be so adorable because it's representing playtime. That's definitely something that I truly miss, was when we used to have recess and we would be able to go outside and play. When we were going to, you know, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, middle school, even high school. But I miss middle school the most, and elementary. Those were like the most funnest years, I feel. And we have the Honeycrisp crate box. Now, I'm not going to be putting any apples on here, but make sure to stay tuned to see what I do place inside of this crate. Now I'm going to be incorporating this chalk sign, which was actually a Goodwill find. It's originally from Target, but a lot of our Goodwills here in Orange County, California get a lot of Target items. So I get really lucky when I come across pieces from Target for half the price. This is another thrift find. I thought this would be really cute. Again, the fun part about decorating, you guys, is that you can always move things around. It's not permanent. You could always move things in ways that could work. If you didn't like how it turns out, you can always switch it around, which you might see some of the items here and may end up in different places at the end of this video, was because I was kind of like experimenting on what would look best, if one item would look better with another. So again, that's the fun part, is just always getting to design what you are incorporating into your decor and checking what will work for your decorative pieces. The bottom of the level of my hutch has my Raydon drink pitcher and the metal tray, and these little houses were actually thrifted. They're Hearth and Hand that I found at Goodwill. They're bud vases. I thought they would just look really cute. Now I did want to add a small touch of fall because I do feel that back to school kind of is around the fall season. I know that many of children and students have already started actually in August heading back to school, but I always have memories of school starting during the fall season. So I thought, you know what, let me add a few touches of fall into the decor style. That fox wood sign is actually a thrifted piece. It was originally from At Home, the store, but I found it at Goodwill for a really great price. So I thought it would be really cute and adorable, and it would be such a cute piece to add to the hutch decor. Next up are some DIY signs that I made. I wanted to add a little bit of history into my hutch. I am from California, so I decided to add these, which I made a few months ago. There's the California poppy, the California quail, and the California state. So I thought these would be really cool, and it would add an effect, kind of like gives a teaching lesson into the hutch, and they fit perfectly with all the decor pieces. I just thought that it would tie very well. I also have this little luggage tote that I found. It's actually just like a little box that has maps on the outside. So I thought this would be really cute and incorporates well with the whole back to school. History was actually one of my favorite subjects growing up when going to school. I loved learning about history, and it's still one of my favorite subjects to date. So I thought that would be really cute. I also found this on Mercari, and I thought it would be really cute. It's a vintage Pluto toy, and again, adding a little bit of elements of playtime into the hutch because, of course, children love playtime. And I also found these vintage Crayola crayons at a church rummage sale. They were only like 10 cents a box, so they were definitely a great score. So I wanted to incorporate some color, and these were just the perfect pieces of magnificent excellence. They were just so awesome, you guys. I really loved how they looked. They're so adorable. They're vintage, which of course, if you guys don't know, I love vintage. I have a vintage hutch. I have vintage items. I love incorporating everything, and I really love incorporating new items with vintage decor. So here are just some Dollar Tree items that I had that I thought would be really cute to add. And I have a bunch of rubber stamps because I used to love crafting. I used to craft my own greeting cards. So I thought these would be really perfect. And teachers love stamps. So I thought these would be so perfect inside the apple crate. I filled them all the way to the top, and I thought that they would be really cute. And they look perfect because who doesn't love a stamp or sticker on a job well done, especially on your homework? So I had these Crayola colored pencils, so I added some into the Ray Done mugs. I thought that it would give it a splash of color, and it looks like it's all ready and set to go for some art. So I did scatter some on the bottom shelf and next to the Pluto toy. So make sure to stick around. I'm going to be showing the final look of the hutch. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this decorate with me session and that it brought you a source of inspiration. It really is amazing. Make sure to check everyone out on the playlist, which will be linked down below in the description box. And I do want to thank Anna and Courtney again for hosting and creating this collaboration and for asking me to join in as a guest co-host. It's so awesome. They're amazing, and I just absolutely love them so much. So definitely head on over to their channels, subscribe to everyone on the playlist. Everyone would love for you to head on over to their channels and make sure to show them some love, you guys. And I do hope that you guys enjoyed my hutch tour, and make sure to stay tuned. The last final reveal is about to occur. I do hope that you guys enjoyed my hutch. I really like incorporating both vintage and new items into my decor style. So I thought this was just really cute, really whimsical, and you know, it brings me back to a lot of memories of going back to school in the day when I was a young child and growing up, and you know, having these lovely lunch boxes and stuff like that. It's just bringing so much nostalgia to me, and I absolutely love how it came out. Again, I love using thrifted items a lot in my decor, but also I love incorporating my new pieces as well. So I wanted to give a big thanks to my amazing friends Anna and Courtney for inviting me to co-host with this collaboration. Again, please head on over to their channels if you haven't checked them out. So much love to all of you guys, and thank you so much for stopping by for today's video. Make sure to head on over to the playlist as well so you can check out everyone who joined in on this awesome collaboration. Until next time, guys, this is Daniel. Bye.